Alrighty guys, we're looking at the trigonometry part of our revision. We find our right angle, straight across from the right angle is our longest side, which is our hypotenuse. So the answer going in there should be hypotenuse. To find the next side, we go across from the marked angle, and that gives us the opposite side. And our last and not least is left over, made by the hypotenuse to make that angle, is our adjacent side. Using our working out for question 2, we've got to find which sides we've got. So let's have a look. Straight across from our right angle, we've got our hypotenuse. Wonderful. And making up the rest of our angle is our adjacent side. As always, we put our SOHCAHTOA out there and work out which one of those ratios we're going to be using. And an A and a H makes it a cos. Looking for the car part. So we're going to have cos of x equals our adjacent side 9 over our hypotenuse of 15. Every time we're looking for an angle, we're going to be pressing that shift button to get the inverse on our calculator. That's the one with the little -1. So we're going to have x equals cos to the -1, 9 over 15. Checking into a calculator. Just give me a sec to get that calculator up.
Alright guys, get ready. Yes, you're recording. You ready?
Yep, and now your voice is in the background. You're welcome. And shoving them into the calculator. There we go. Our answer rounded to the nearest degree is the 53. Love that that's going to be in the background of the recording that you're going to watch for your revision. It's amazing. Looking at the next one, we are finding a side. It is x. Let's have a look. Straight across from our right angle, we've got our hypotenuse, 80. And straight across from the angle we're looking at is our opposite side. Looking back over at our SOHCAHTOA, what do we need? An opposite and a hypotenuse. We have sine. Sine winning out. Let's chuck everything into the ratio. We've got sine 35 equals x over 80. That's our opposite side over our hypotenuse. And I'm sure we all remember to get rid of that 80 at the bottom, we're going to times both sides by 80 because he's going to cancel out on the right and leave us with just the 80 on the left. Means that we've got 80 times sine 35 equals x. Guess what? This is where we put him back into the calculator, work out what x is. Gotta love a calculator. I hope you've all got one for your exam, otherwise this will be awkward.
She texted, she was supposed to text on the phone, but she texted.
Alrighty, 45.89 to 2 decimal places for the side x. Let's have a look at our next question. You are evaluating to the nearest 2 decimal places unless it's asking for the nearest degree. First one, we are quite literally just going to shove them into our calculator. So sine theta equals 0.96. You're finding the inverse, so you're bar pressing that shift button and just put him in. Answer that comes out round to the nearest degree because the question has asked for the nearest degree. And we have 74. Next one's really easy. You are quite literally just putting straight into your calculator cos 56, and after that you are going to round to the 2 decimal places that the question has asked for. Rounding to 2 decimal places, we've got 0.56. Bring us on down to the last question on our trig, and we have a lovely triangle. We're trying to find that h, the height of the building. We've got our hypotenuse straight across from our right angle. Straight across from our angle 55 degrees, we have the opposite side h, leaving us with 30 being our adjacent side. And opposite and adjacent, let's go back to our SOHCAHTOA. Look what we've got left, 10. Haven't used him yet. Good time. 10 of 55 equals our opposite side h over our adjacent side 30. As we did before, we're going to be timesing both sides by 30 to get rid of that 30 under the h. Gotta love cancelling things out. Leaves us with 30 times 10, 55 on the left and just h on the right. Time for a calculator. Really, really have a calculator for your trig part. Like, honestly, it's not worth it otherwise. And our answer, there we go. We've got 43 meters to the nearest meter. And done.